going to take quite an amazing slice of acceleration if he's going to haul in this deficit, and it has been his doubling that's let him down. 1 out of 10 simply isn't good enough. His average is steady enough, decent enough, 92. It's a point more than Lewis, but Lewis has got a 40% checkout success rate, and that has carried him into this position of dominance in this third round match. Thornton has qualified, he's done it the hard way in the PDC, qualified for Las Vegas, the World Grand Prix, the European and the World Championship. He's showed what can be done for a player coming in absolutely cold, Stuart, and just playing his way into the top ranks.
Remember, Dave, this time last year when he played here at Bolton, he came in as a pub qualifier because he just joined the PDC, so he had to qualify through the pub route and beat Anastasia on the main stage, if you remember. Well, chance here for Lewis to make it 5-1.
Double 18 for 5-1. Surely he will not let this kind of lead slip away, and Thornton looks like he's been hit by a steamroller.
Well, let's go downstairs and drama on board 2. Here is our roving reporter, Rod Studd.
Well, talking of leads that surely won't slip away, here's another lead that won't slip away. 8-2 to Mark Walsh over Wayne Mardle. This has been relentless from Mark Walsh. Ton. Mardle just hasn't had a look in here. Walsh is averaging 102.6 in this match at the moment, and Wayne Mardle looks a pale shadow of the guy that pulled off a terrific win over Les Fitton last night. This is going to go one-way traffic. 8-2 to Walsh. He's throwing in this leg. It'll probably be the last leg of the match.
Well, Lewis here is only 4 legs away from a place in the last 32 himself. 5-1 against Robert Thornton. Who would have believed it? And some news coming in, by the way, on the outer boards. Paul Nicholson, who was so terrific on the opening night in beating Gary Anderson, he held a 5-2 lead over pub qualifier Ken Mather. Mather now leads 6-5.
Yes, and Nicholson, as you were saying, who was so meteoric in his match against Gary Anderson, another Scot. Just wonder if he has a sense of anticlimax, but he's still got time to pull the match around, and he is a gritty battler.
60. Well, interesting, Dave. The Holston pub qualifiers, whoever gets the furthest here will get a £3,000 bonus as well. So I'm sure Mr. Mather will be well aware of that. We'll keep you posted on all the action that's going on here on day 2 of the UK Open.
130. And Lewis coming down steadily now. Thornton's got to take out this ton to stay in touch. Now he has 2 clean darts at double top. Only needs 1. That's more like the Thorn that we know. And he has retrieved a leg, but it is Lewis with the throw here, still comfortably in command.
134. Well, simply Thornton has got to break the Lewis throw twice. Remember, Scott started the match with a 180. It's gone steadily downhill since.
Could hardly do anything else. But anyway, it's Lewis, and Lewis will be happy with this performance because he got the early breaks, no question. Thornton gave him that opportunity. Lewis was big enough, strong enough, talented enough to take the lead, and 5-2. 140. Good scoring, decent scoring from Lewis, who's moved ahead menacingly here with the throw.
100. 80 require 134. 94.
And again, Thornton on a big finish, a big ask here, 121. Treble 17 must be the dart. Out of range now, and Lewis now looking down at double top, and Thornton's looking down in the mouth of the cannon. Double 10.
Well, 6-2 it is for Adrian Lewis. Right, let's see what's happening over on board 2, and that is the end of the road for Wayne Mardle. Mark Walsh trouncing Mardle 9-2 with a ton plus average for Walshy. And I'll tell you what, Mark Walsh may just be a real dark horse in this event. He's already reached the final once, not so many years ago. Walsh beats Mardle. Here, Lewis 3 legs away from taking out Thornton.
And Thornton kicked off that leg while we were just seeing the demise of Wayne Mardle with a 180. And still a chance for Thornton, but he's got to find a kick from somewhere. Got to put in a burst, got to put in a really devastating burst to get back into this match. And that's really disappointing, really. Pilot error. Well, there are the averages. You can see just about a point between them. That's pretty even, but I'm sure we'll see a different set of figures here. Those are the doubles, and those are the figures, Stuart, quite that tell the story of this match.
Absolutely. Thornton 2 out of 11. And don't forget that Thornton had darts to win the opening 4 legs of the match. And Lewis took them all. It's a big ask to come from 4-0 down in a race to 9.
Treble 19 would leave him the ball, and he wasn't that far away, and that was a saucy little shot.
It's been a really impressive performance. We've talked a lot about the failings of Robert Thornton, but we also have to say that Adrian Lewis has looked pretty good here.
Yeah, his confidence has been up right from the early legs, and his finishing has been pretty steady.
And again, lovely use of that first dart. Just a slight kiss there off the barrel, beautiful. Another break of throw. It's 7-2. Is it game over for Thornton?
Here is Thornton and the great Scottish revival, and we have had a renaissance in their fortunes with this guy, and of course Gary Anderson beaten in that thriller with Paul Nicholson, and Nicholson's still in action as we talk.
Well, Lewis hasn't hit a maximum yet. Thornton's hit 4 of them, but 7 out of 16 on the doubles for the young man from Stoke-on-Trent. 2 out of 11 for Robert Thornton. 2 legs away from a place